just so cute. I love Joel.
I'm a big Joel fan. Canada loves you. Your house guests love you. Did a great job.
It's okay to be a little weird because we all have our weird quirks and stuff. And
Joel's the best. Joel, you're the winner, and I will shout loudest. Don't you worry.
Joel's a really smart guy.
Let's hear it, please, for Joel.
What's up, everybody? This is Joel with a special edition of Random Thoughts. Now, perhaps the biggest burning question that's been on everybody's mind since Big Brother Canada 6 has come around has been a question that I tried to get to the bottom of with my next guest, but of course, just like a previous podcast, he was being a little bit wishy-washy and leaving things a little bit up in the air. So first off, let me introduce my guest, first member of the jury for Big Brother Canada 6. Once again, it's Ryan Ballantine. How's it going, Ryan?
It's good, man. I so like being reminded that I was the first member of the jury and barely made it to the halfway point of the game. That's really exciting to continually hear how bad I was at something I love so bad.
Well, you know what? Friendly reminders is what we all love when we don't win the game. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I'm reminded about the stupid Final Five popcorn veto. So if it's any consolation, I kind of know where you're going at with this. So I feel your pain a little bit, but yet I still reinforced it and reminded you of it, even though I feel it.
Yeah, of course, because that's what your job is as a member of the media. You need to give me a factual reminder that I lost. Yes. It's so nice.
And not just a factual reminder, but a painful factual reminder. That's the key word there. A painful one. Okay, so yesterday I spoke with Spencer Clausen because, as mentioned in our last podcast, the biggest mystery leaving Big Brother Canada 6 is Spencer Ryan? Is Ryan Spencer? Or is McCrae just a lying SOB? Now, before we get into real details on this, I'm going to play you a clip. You haven't heard this before, but this was during the halfway point of the game when I was on the block with McCrae and Cameron. So listen in.
Howard and Nick or something like that. He was Ryan.
Absolutely.
Well, then he's not Ryan. Then he's not Ryan.
It's falling into...
He's not Ryan.
Actually, he told me he was Ryan. He didn't want to say anything, but he said he was.
Okay, so that is from McCrae back during the midway point of the game. Literally, I think right after the double eviction aired, when you were able to save yourself with that veto. Now, we spoke to you. You said, I believe your words were, you're not Spencer. You made that official declaration. You said you were not Spencer.
Yes.
However, you said that it was possible that Spencer was you. And I believe the word you used was metaphysically. Very kudos, by the way, on a great vocabulary word. That could be a good brain buster for the spelling bee. Tell the folks at home, first off, for the people like me who have glasses but aren't necessarily as smart as glasses indicate, what does metaphysically mean?
Well, see, here's the thing. I know I'm not Spencer, but if you've ever seen that movie Being John Malkovich, right?
Yes.
I can't be sure that Spencer's not me. I wouldn't know Spencer as Ryan because Ryan only exists as Ryan. When Malkovich was being taken over by John Cusack, he just thought he was Malkovich. So it's entirely possible that Spencer's got a small door behind a filing cabinet somewhere and he's crawled in and is operating me like a puppet. I can't be sure of that until I find out whether or not that exists, my own door, and create a looping Ryan's. But again, so it's entirely possible that he's operating me as a puppet. I'm only aware that I'm not operating him as a puppet.
Okay, well, we're going to get to the bottom of this because I have pieced together 17 of the best questions in order to determine, are you Spencer, or is Spencer you, or is McCrae a liar? Now, I asked Spencer because I played the clip of you saying it's possible he was you, and here's what Spencer had to say.
Okay.
That sounds exactly like something I'd say. That sounds exactly like something I'd say.
Exactly like something you would say. All right. Now he's leaving it up to chance now too. So we need to get to the bottom of this right now. Who's telling the truth? Who's lying? Because we're all former Big Brother house guests here. So for all we know, we could all be lying. We could all be a figment of our imagination. So I have compiled 17 questions. Some of these will be short answer. Some of these will be multiple choice. Some of these might be true, false. But these are questions about Spencer. So if you really are Spencer or Ryan, whoever, if you are Spencer, you should have no problem with these questions. Okay?
That's true.
That's true. All right.
But if I was really Spencer and I wanted to throw you off, would I not answer these questions poorly just to throw you off?
Well, Ryan, see, that's where you can't throw us off, because after I take these answers and collect Spencer's answers from the other day, we are going to spend a month's time taking this to a very elaborate lab, a very elaborate laboratory, which will judge your guys' breathing, how long it took you to answer questions, your body language, and everything else. And I say, of course, I can't name the lab because I can't think of a name right now. So I can't, once I think of a name that sounds really professional, I'll come up with that name, and then I'll say it was analyzed there, and then everybody will believe us because we're Big Brother players and we're really convincing. And that's why none of us won the game. So we're super convincing. So, exactly. So when that happens, we'll take about a month to analyze this data. And believe me, there is some thorough data to go through. And then we will determine once and for all one of three possibilities. Either you, Ryan Ballantine, are Spencer, or Spencer B. Clausen is you, or McCrae is a lying SOB. It can only be one of those three things. And once that has happened, then we can go on with our lives, people. The world will be right again. All right. Are you ready to answer these questions, Ryan or Spencer? I
am ready.
Whoever you claim you are. All right. 1 second, and I will play the jingle, and then we will get into it. Here we go.
I take my gun and I go, pew, 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 pew.
Okay, here we go. 17 questions. Get your Ryan cap or your Spencer cap on, excuse me, or maybe you already have it on. If you are Spencer, you already have it on. Here we go. Question number 1, Ryan or Spencer. On the show, Spencer came from what city and state? Half a point for each. What city and state was Spencer from?
You're taxing my memory because he played 5 years ago. I have no idea, but based on his accent, I'm going to go with Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay. Of course, we will not know the answers to this until they are analyzed in the lab. So all we're doing right now,
Google it.
All we're doing right now is collecting the data, collecting it all.
Okay.
Question number 2. What was the name of the podcast that Spencer did with McCrae Olsen?
Well, I think you said the On the Block podcast McCrae was on, and you were on it. Did Spencer do that show? Let's say that.
Okay.
On the Block.
Okay. Answer recorded.
Spencer, I apologize in advance.
Next question. Question 3. Name the Big Brother male record that Spencer holds along with Johnny Mac. What is the male record in Big Brother history that Spencer holds tied with Johnny Mac?
Tied with Johnny Mac.
For this record.
Spencer tied with Johnny Mac. I mean, is it most noms?
Okay.
That's going to be the guess. I mean, again, I've often maintained I'm not a historian.
Sure.
So I'm a theorist, not a stats guy.
Hey, you know what?
So I'm going with most noms. That's the only record I can think of. I mean, I don't think it was most days on slop.
Are you playing possum with us right now? Are you acting like you're not actually Spencer? Are you playing with us, bro? We're not going to know, but the lab will not lie, okay? All of this will be analyzed, sir.
Most slop days?
Well, I'm going to have to go with your first answer on this one.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to go. We're running out of time here.
Right, of course.
We're running out of time.
If we don't get the results to the lab right away,
well,
I mean, they'll never get it done in a month.
The lab's under a tight schedule. Again, we don't know the lab's name. We'll figure it out. Okay,
right.
That's not important.
Right.
Okay. Yep. Question 4. In Spencer's bio, he for Big Brother 15, he said, "My life's motto is what?"
No idea. And I feel terrible because I liked Spencer. I just don't retain facts that way. So let's say his life's motto is keep on chugging down the track, because I think he worked for a railroad company at the time.
Okay.
So yeah,
keep on trucking.
Keep on chugging down the track, which is not at all right, because that's not even a saying.
We won't know until the lab analyzes this, Ryan. I've said this several times. Okay. Don't force me to repeat myself here, man. Okay.
I know. I should have studied.
Question number 5. Well, you wouldn't have to if you're Spencer. Question number 5.
The thing, I really thought this was gonna go. I thought it was me answering questions about me and Spencer answering questions about Spencer and seeing if the answers were the same.
No.
I really mistook
this. This is more accurate this way, isn't it? Question number 5. What presidential candidate does Spencer idolize and who he also endorsed in 2016?
In 2016? Does he idolize?
And also endorsed this candidate.
He endorsed a presidential candidate. Now, was it one of the final 2 are we talking about, or one of the slate?
All I can say is it was a presidential candidate in 2016.
Okay, well, by that time, the primaries were probably over, and so it was down to Trump v. Hillary. Ugh. It feels like an accusation when you call someone a Trump supporter now. But, I mean, he's from one of the southern states. I don't want to insult the guy, so I'm going to... Oh, fuck. What? Trump. He endorsed Trump. Why not?
Okay.
Why? Oh, God.
Donald Trump. Okay, it's recorded. It's done. It's done.
Oh, God.
Done. Here we go.
I didn't follow him before now.
Question number 6. Spencer always addresses me, Joel, in this way on Twitter. He says, "Hey, Joel, Spencer here. Big what? Is it A, big tuna, B, big fan, C, big guy, or D, big deal?"
Big fan is the funniest answer in there, so that's the one I'm going to go with, because Spencer was sharp. He's funny.
Okay, big fan it is. Answer recorded.
Because I think it would be really funny to address you that way, being as how he knows you.
Sure, absolutely. I'm laughing right now thinking about it. Question
See,
number...
it's funny.
Yeah, sure is. Question number 7. Which one of my fellow house guests? Now you're talking in Spencer terms. So which one of Spencer's fellow house guests' wedding did he attend in 2015? What controversial, and there were a lot of them, what controversial BB15 house guest did Spencer attend the wedding of?
2015.
2015 was the wedding, but it was somebody from...
I'm gonna go Amanda.
Amanda Zuckerman? Okay.
Yes.
Is it Zuckerberg or Zuckerman? Zuckerman's... I think I'm confusing her with Facebook.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. My apologies.
Yes, Amanda Zuckerman.
Yes.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay.
2 different people. Or maybe they're not. If you can get them both on,
maybe they're both. That's for another time. That's for another time.
Right? Is Amanda Mark Zuckerberg?
It should be pretty easy to get Mark Zuckerberg. He doesn't have a lot going on in his life. Yeah.
No, he does podcasts all the time.
Totally. Question number 8. Question number 8. Complete this song, okay? I've been working on the blank all the work long day. Complete the blank.
Well, it's rail. Obviously, but have you been? You got the lyrics wrong.
Oh well, that's how I say it, and that's my interpretation.
Oh, it's all the live long day, all the work long day.
That was a joke. I was being funny. I was just joking. That's all it was. I know the lyrics to the stupid song because I love railroads. Duh.
Obviously.
Okay, question number 9. You're Spencer now. So, Spencer.
Okay, as Spencer.
My favorite chocolate bar is this 2-bar treat.
Go. Oh, see? The instinct answer is Twix. But Bounty is also a 2-bar chocolate bar.
And a quicker picker-upper.
Yes, it is also the quicker picker-upper of chocolate bars.
Yes, that's right.
The quicker pick-me-upper is Bounty because it's more refreshing, obviously, than a Twix bar.
Correct. What's your
I'm going to go Twix. I'm going to go Twix because I don't know whether or not Bounty is an American chocolate bar.
Okay.
But I know Twix is.
Okay. Twix.
So Twix.
Twix is your answer.
That's the only 2-bar chocolate bar there is.
Certainly. Perhaps we'll see what the lab says. Question number 10. True or false? True or false? Spencer has a southern accent.
You played it for me earlier. I know now I've gotten one right.
So true or false?
True.
True? Okay.
Yeah.
Recorded. Question 11. In the movie The Rescuers Down Under, the villain McLeach, voiced by George C. Scott, says the following. Joanna, did you know there was this Arkansas animal in my truck? Name the animal, the Arkansas animal, the animal synonymous with Arkansas that was in the truck of McLeach in The Rescuers Down Under.
I mean, having never seen The Rescuers Down Under, I'm going to go with Razorback because that's the only Arkansas animal I know.
Okie doke.
What I do know about The Rescuers Down Under is that porno scene at one point. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Well, it's Disney,
but
so
they're in a
kind of was porn related in Disney after a while. Like
yeah, but they're sliding. They're in like a teacup and they're sliding past all these windows. And if you freeze frame it in one of the windows, 2 people are making out.
Cool. Good for them. Good messages. Yeah. Good. Something for the kids, something for everybody. That's what.
Well, Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Subliminally for the adults.
Yes, exactly. Question number 12. Name the guys' alliance that Spencer made at the beginning of the game. So name the alliance that he made with Nick, McCrae, Howard, and Jeremy. So what was that alliance name? Along with the name of the alliance he made that carried him through to finale with Gina Marie, Judd, and Andy. So maybe go with the first alliance he made first. What was the name of that alliance with McCrae, Howard, Nick, and Jeremy?
Apologies to the contestants from 5 years ago. I don't remember their alliance names. The only one that sticks in my mind from that is the Showman's McCranda. I don't remember anything else.
So not the second alliance either?
I don't remember either of the 2 alliances. I know Andy won, and that's all I remember.
Okay.
And apparently Big Brother fans, which came out on Twitter today. That was fun.
Was it ever?
Good times.
Was it ever?
Yeah.
Question.
I don't know if you read it, but it was amazing.
Yeah, let's just say I read it. Why not? Let's just go with that.
Sure. Yeah.
I didn't just get home right now and just put this on.
when you do later, it's pretty amazing.
Well, I just told you that I already did. So I'm not gonna lie about it.
Obviously.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right, when you reread it for the details later. Yeah.
I'm fans. I don't know if you know this about me, Ryan, but fans referred to me as Canada's sort of poor man's George Washington. Now, of course, George Washington was famous for one thing and
for chopping down cherry trees.
No. For never telling a lie.
I cannot tell a lie.
Yeah, for never telling a lie. Never told a lie. No lies. That was his motto.
I believe I played that game too.
Yep.
Actually.
Question.
People in the house didn't believe it, but I did.
Question 13. True or false?
All right.
On Spencer's bio, he said he has no phobias. Is that true or false?
I'm going to say that's true without knowing that for sure. I've got a 50-50 shot, but Spencer seems like the guy who would say that. So true.
Okay. Question 14. What did the fish say when it left the land and evolved into a man?
What did the fish say?
Now, it sounds like a joke, so it could be a joke, too.
The water and evolved onto land. That's an interesting question. I'm going to go with... That's just a big gasp of air.
That's it? That's your answer? Gasp of air.
First thing. Yeah. Yeah, a gasp of air.
Gasp of air. All right. Question number 15. Spencer's dog's name while on Big Brother 15 was what? Name Spencer's dog in Big Brother 15.
McCrae.
Before even knowing it, he named him McCrae. He was just like, he had this gut instinct. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna know somebody that I'm gonna be friends with. Or maybe that's why he was.
No, I think you mean outside the house. I meant inside the house. He was like a little lap dog.
No, on his bio.
Oh, on his bio. What was Spencer's dog's name?
It could be McCrae.
Rusty.
Rusty or Rusty?
Well, I mean, it's got 3 Y's on Rusty.
It's too different.
Yeah, put the 3 Y's on it.
Okay. Question number 16. Spencer has previously worn sunglasses or shades. Is that true or false? That he has before, in his lifetime, worn shades.
I mean, at some point, he had to have.
Okay.
At some point. I'm not saying it's a choice he makes as an adult, but I guarantee mom put him at some point. I mean, statistically, it would be impossible for that not to have happened.
Yeah, and it's bad for your eyes, too, to, look into sun too much. My mom is always, telling me, and I'm like, Mom, you're not the boss of me. Shut up. And then I go to my room. It's awesome.
And then you go and sunshine.
That's right, pretty much. And I'm just like, you can't tell me what to do. I'm Icarus. I'm going to walk into the sun.
You're like Trump in the eclipse.
Totally.
Fuck it. I'm staring at it, and I don't care about the consequences.
Exactly. Plus, Bonnie Tyler's one of my favorite singers of all time. Did you see that? I just did? Total Eclipse?
Yes. Yeah,
very good.
I got you.
Good.
An obscure pop culture reference? I got you. No one else in my season would have, but I got you.
Attaboy. Question number 17. Final question for Spencer or Ryan, depending on who you are. Spencer. The lab will determine it. I'll say that again. The lab will determine it. Question number 17. True or false? Spencer and Ryan have the exact same amount of HOH and veto wins. Is that true or false? You guys won the exact same amount of vetoes and HOHs.
I'm going to say true. I'm going to give... Or am I taking credit away from Spencer because he won more? I'll still say true.
We need an answer. I'll be Julie Chen. We need an answer.
I'll say true.
Okay. All right. Answers recorded. Very good. So what is going to happen now is this will be recorded for all of time. I have already got Spencer's answers recorded for all of time. The lab, as we speak, is working feverishly. They have put everything aside. All research has been dropped because this is the most important research that needs to be done. Is Ryan Spencer? Is Spencer Ryan? Or is McCrae a lying SOB? And we will determine that in the near and ever-present future. I want to thank Ryan or Spencer for appearing and answering these questions. Ryan, thank you so much for that. And we will stay tuned in a little over a month's time for the answer that everybody has been seeking. Take care, everybody. Toodles.
Pleasure as always.